And we can just dance the night away until we can no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away?
I got really roughed up in a scuff with some bandits recently. Guy that patched me up. See, now I believe you. How's this? It's got some magical healings too, so it shouldn't leave any scars. There you go. You have a nice day, my dear. I want some kind of combat potion that I can throw at enemies from a distance. How does acid sound? There we go. There we go. Have a nice day. I need a potion to help me get up a high sheer cliff. Okay, so you want more flying? Flying is the thing today. It is the potion of the day. Woof. I'm about to turn the fan on. My brain was cooking in overtime.
No, don't turn the fan. No.
It's hot. I feel it in my chest. I spent much time thinking. Alchemist, do you have a potion that will help me mellow out? You know, don't add more than 3 ingredients. They say that this potion isn't a potion, or really a potion without fire. You're gonna make me put some expensive stuff in my potions? Do you have any idea? Disrespectful. She said frost severe, right? Yeah. You're lucky I grow this crap. Otherwise, we'd be having problems. Yeah, you better pay for that crystal. It's expensive. I added that in there just so you could have the flavor. And it slightly turns it more blue. Out of my shop. No wonder. She's got one eye. She can't see what she's talking about. My neighbor's house burned down after it was struck by lightning. It makes me think. I don't want that to happen to me. Do you have something like that to protect my from lightning strikes? Yes. I just want to see if I had anything up there. Here you go, my dear. That's a practical use of a potion. Be like, yeah, I don't want that. Okay, just rub it on all the shingles. You won't need much. Or rub it on a spot at the top of the most highest point of your roof. Howdy, do you need any furniture? By the way, I could use one of your potions. Can you help me out? What kind of potion you need? You know, it's not always convenient to be big. It would be more convenient to be smaller for some types of work. Perhaps you have a potion that can do that? Yeah, like you want to do some more detailed line work or something, or you want to get inside some nooks and crannies, make sure it's airtight. Gotcha. It's fair enough, fair enough. Do we want... I might go ahead and buy the treasure room, just so we have it. It's just one less thing to have to worry too much about. Upgrade-wise. Yeah. Alright. Nah, we're not worried about anything else yet. Alright, you have a nice day, my man. Be safe. Don't get your horns stuck in the door. Okay, so what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna check to see what recipes I need. So we need the shield one and we need this one. Anti-magic, I think we have been doing it in olive. Okay. Anti-magic's gonna be one of the weird ones. Okay. Okay. Start from there. Got some more dream beat. Where is this one? All right, pulling. I think we almost did this last time, and then we ran out of the salt to turn it. And I didn't want to use as many salts as I had. Okay. Maybe that oil is gonna affect that. Okay. See if we can line it up at least as well as we can. Okay. Try to be very subtle with this, or very, very careful. The good news, I don't have to be a T3, I just have to be a T2. Here we go. We're gonna do this. Change it to this, maybe? I like the other one's okay, but I don't like it as much as I like that one. Like that, the bouncing off shield, icon. It just looks cooler than the brick wall. Oh, it's the other way around. Okay. Now, this one is gonna be hard. Okay, so the one I have here, I'm gonna erase. So, actually, no, this is a wind one. I'll keep that. You know what? We'll make a separate one for this one. So, it starts with magic, ghost fire, lightning, acid, and frost. So, we'll do magic first. Okay, so it goes so it goes magic, fire, acid, lightning. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to make decisions here. Okay, let's go straight down. As straight down as we can go. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, yeah. Maybe not? Okay. That sucks. It was almost close, but I forgot the little bit of that twist. I think if I can get it over on this side, it'd be better. Oh, I have an idea. That's not what I wanted. Do we have... I guess I could just do this one. Not that one. This one. Yeah, let's do that. Get over a little bit more and then do it that way. Much better. Much better. Because now we're behind the fire potion, but we're not obsessively behind it either. Like, we're not, like, too close. Like I have room to work. Found a use for that. Just have to touch it. Okay. Where's that lightning? Acid's there. You go down diagonal. It's pretty aggressive. We'll just run this first and see where we're at. Alright, this will do. Get some nice books out of that. Hope that moves us out a little bit. It did. A little bit. Probably not as ideal as it could have been, but it's not that bad. Nice. Might I be able to drive past that one? That'd be great. Yeah! I think I can just go straight from here. Maybe. Yeah, okay. So I can kind of go straight. Okay. I wasn't sure how much of that, if there was like an opening there or if it was just a giant blockade. It's nice to know it's not a blockade. There we go. Should give us more rope to work with. Okay, last one is ice, which I'm debating on. Okay. I think we can glide up there with this. I just don't know if we can avoid all of the oils. I guess we don't really need to. We can just keep going this way. And then head up. Just to get across the bottom. And use like the toadstool to get up a lot easier. Shouldn't need that much. Better to be safe than sorry. Actually, we should just go up like... Actually, yeah, let's just do that. Let's do that to get around, because I'll pull it a little bit when we get to here. But that means that I can grab this book, and grab this. I can go behind it like this. Perfect! Perfect, perfect. Save. I'm gonna change the icon on that so I don't get confused. We're gonna change it to something completely different though. Let's see, do we have something that's kind of an all-in-one look? Like a rainbow or something? I mean, there's this. Could do that. And change the colors up. Instead of having it be blue, we'll just do the opposites. And go like bright colors like orange and stuff. And like change this one. And centers of something lighter. Maybe change this to orange. Change this to... Nah, I think the white's better. Yeah, something like that. Because then it looks very different from this. Like, it looks supremely different. That way, when I'm looking at colors and not looking at the actual potion like I'm supposed to be doing, I don't have to worry about messing myself up. Awesome. Yay, we have life salt. Okay, also another thing we need to do is more moon salt, if we have the ability to do it. Yeah, we have enough. Okay, cool. Okay. I had to think about it for a moment. There we go. Now we have more moon salt. Okay. We have lots of points to use. We have 4 points. Dang. Okay, let's see. Let's finish out that. You know how to sweep a joke that falls flat on the rug. Okay. Let's do this. Because why this is great, we're actually doing good with the slowness, and we're not worried too much about it. Okay, cool. What else do I need to do? Nope, I think that's it. We got the life salt. I think the only salt we have left is this salt, and it's extremely expensive. So we'll get to it at some point. Sorry, I was looking at this. Nothing else needs to grow, right? I've been meaning to put these shelves up and then haven't done it. I have them ready to go, but I just haven't been using them. That one. Hold up. That one might need to come down a little bit. Okay, so... Yeah, that one needs to come down a bit more. Sorry, I was trying to see if it would, come down farther. You know what? Give me this. Is it ideal? No. Is it fine? Yes. Okay, there's that. That can fit there like that. Okay, yeah. So it's gotta be this high at minimum for these jars. Okay, so protection, stuff like that. I don't want that. Okay. They do fall pretty aggressively. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's on the 6th peg that they come on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? No, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. They probably can go up a little further. Yeah, I think they can go up one more further. Actually, they can go up a little further than that. Okay, cool. Because this top area is a little bit more fickle. Okay, so this one is a what? I think this is a protection one. Really? I guess it's the books that are on here that need to be moved. Let's actually take the decorations down. I don't need the thing in here. We'll put that there. There we go. So product is not considered an item. But clearly it is. Whatever. It's fine. Actually, it's probably better that I shift them like this because then it's not so close to the arrow, which I accidentally end up using half the time. Okay, that one might be at its height limit already. Okay, cool. Alright, so I think I got it. Okay, cool, cool. I think what I'm going to do on these bottom shelves here is I'm not going to put potions on them. They're just going to be for decorations and stuff. So that things are not in the way as much. There we go. And we'll put Mr. What's-his-face back up here. Oh, he looks like he's drinking the bottle now. It's kind of cool. Okay. Okay. You are a shield potion. Okay. So you need to be right here because you're a T1, but you're basically the T1. Okay. And we need lightning. I don't think I have any lightning shield potions. I guess we'll just go ahead and stick him here. So let's see here. Lightning shield, brew 5. Because those shield ones are actually doing a lot. They're actually like selling a lot, which is great. And lining them up like this is very useful. Probably shouldn't line, honestly, all of them up. I probably should have just waited and see if I had room to put them all side by side comfortably. Okay, there's 5. I don't have an ice one right now, but we're going to stick that one here as a placeholder. Yeah, okay, cool. So let me get some ice shields. There we go. I know I said I was going to wait until I had sold all of them, but I'm going to go ahead and fill the holes now because I have the shelves and I'm thinking on it. And I have so many of these things down here. Okay. I don't think I have any more elemental potions. I might have one. There we go. Do this. We'll start trying to organize some of them. You know, it's interesting. There's not a protection against explosions. There's protection against fire, lightning, but not explosions. And now that there's not, I'm kind of curious as to why. Like, you know, I mean, like, it wouldn't be that unusual. Like, something that's, like, ballistic shielding type stuff, you know? Doesn't have to be that detailed, but maybe something like it. Okay. There we go. Is that? Where's that elemental potion I've got going on here? 5 of those. Okay. Now, I'm gonna... Again, I think I'm gonna put the, poison in between the exploding and fire potions, just so I can see them. There we go. Oh my god, they're such a mess. Like this. That way I can see them a little better. I think last time I put blue in between it, but we'll do this because it's fine. There we go. They kind of fit their little snug, but it's okay. It's enough that I can grab them. Okay. Good. Let's make sure we put them in the right spots. I have a lot of ice ones, but they get used eventually. Okay, cool. I've actually cleaned up my mess. Oh my gosh, that didn't take me as long as I thought it was going to take. I was a little concerned. Okay, so we're going to take the acid, and we're going to put the acid here. And I'm also going to put this here. So we're going to make a shelf with acid on it. There's going to be one with dexterity on it. I'm going to make one more swift one. I'm not going to make a full set. But we're gonna do acid. We got acid, we got sun. We're gonna do dexterity. Sorry, dexterity. Sight. Muscles. Did I do flying? I don't do flying. Okay, 1 second. Maybe healing? Okay. So, we're gonna do a shelf of senses, which is all of the items that affect your capacity, like your speed, your dexterity, your muscles, a stat shelf, basically. We're gonna make practicality uses, which is the shelf that has, like, uses for changing, like lighting up stuff, burning doors, common use stuff that isn't elementally based. Common use, basically. I'm probably gonna put the health potion up here too. We don't go through a lot of health potions, but we do go through some. I'm actually probably gonna put the flying potion on this shelf as well, because I feel like it does change your shape. I feel like it's like a shifting thing. I'm probably should separate these because they're kind of similar. There we go. But yeah, I think that maybe like the wings give you like a polymorph thing where you like shifted things, or if it's like a teleporter. But yeah, I'm trying to like label them like they would be in a store, where your store will have like all your ibuprofens together, you'll have all of your inflammatories together, you'll have all your cold medicines together. And that's one thing with this. I go through a lot of elemental stuff currently. We have a lot of people asking for stuff. I thought about making maybe a shelf that does charms, so it affects your personality. Maybe even putting like the psychedelics there as well, because they affect, it's like a relaxation thing. So it's kind of like a what's the word I'm thinking of? It's like a psychological something or other. Like the other one's charming, uses your like voice and stuff to charm people or to use rage and stuff. So they're not physically altering, they're just more altering the perspective of other people, you know, and changing your perspective. Also, I think they're all cheating. Okay, there's that. Let's do charm, rage. What was the other one? Oh yeah, psychedelics. These ones. What am I out of? What am I low on, I should say, actually. Okay, so I'm low on the blue flowers. Do I have more? Oh, I've already used those. Okay. I wonder if it'll know that I have extra another one, because I have I think I have 2 of these, don't I? Yeah. Okay. I was like, sure, I have 3 of those, right? So that's what it is. Oh, that's cool. So if you farm one that day, you can still get the other one later. Like you can still have it kind of pop up. Okay, I still have enough to make more than that. We'll put one psych on the shelf. That's what we'll do. That way I don't forget, because otherwise I'll look at it and be like, why did I put that there? And then it'll confuse me. So we're gonna do this. I was gonna put it farther over, but I feel like there probably will be something separate between them. So yeah, basically these affect your mind or your perspective or your speech. Why this just affects you physically. It physically changes something. Temporarily. Well, it changes them temporarily. But you know, the idea is the same. It does something to your physical body. There we go. Alright. Got it. Okay, cool. Sorry. Sorry that took a little longer than I would like. But I wanted to get it done before I forgot. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next game, which is going to be Guild Wars 2. So give me a second.
And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. Shake all the hurt.